Alright. Excited to get back in. This scenario is going pretty well. I thought it was interesting that I have an older save file. And is right around the same time, a year and a few months into the game. And I did it just prior, a week or so, as a very rough reintroduction into the game. I hadn't played for a few years. So, just going to make sure a couple things are working here. Yeah, this other save, I just want to load it up just to compare. It's really interesting. Okay, let's finish the multi-streaming. The other save here, I also use the same ruler. I believe I did something similar in which I tried to use very few officers at the start. And if you're looking at the map at the top right, you can see things are dramatically different. This map looks unrecognizable. I mean, it's actually Hanfu up in the, I guess, northern section. Hanfu has taken a lot of land. I've never seen him play like so competently. Look at this. Sunjan with more officers than Cao Cao. It's very, very different from the game I have going. And I have about 10 less officers than my current game, so I'd say I'm doing much better. Yuan Shao's doing much better in my game, the current one. Important thing to notice also is I haven't taken these two cities yet. In my other game, I took them much sooner, and also I grabbed these, and notice Liu Yan and Liu Bei also, they didn't grab these cities. Meng Huo won't go into it. Just kind of having a little slap fight up here, and it's really interesting that it's a little split force, custom officer. Kong Zhuo actually taking land is very strange. Cao Cao, he makes the usual moves. And it's really interesting to see Cao Cao, Sun Jian battling already here, year one, or year two. Kong Rong's holding on still. Nothing's really changed too much up here except Hanfu somehow. See, what I think is Hanfu somehow launched a force right when the others were mid-battle, or they weakened each other, and he just kind of finished everybody off around him. Just really opportunistic plays. And, you know, Cao Cao's full might is heading to Shangdang. But yeah, I just thought it was very interesting how different. Oh, I just loaded the same one. think I'm doing much better in my newer one. And then I feel like, you know, if I did another game after this one, it'd be better. Maybe. Not that I do everything right, but it seems I could learn pretty quickly, and that's an important thing in this game. Is I remember when I first started this game, it was honestly just brutal. Just felt like I couldn't win anything. There's so much nuance to the movements and turns that you just have to play it a while to understand. It could be, you know, 5 hours for some, could be 20 hours for another, before you really start to feel like you can, you know, play against the computer a bit. Because the computer, for a new player, can be really, really tough. I don't know. It's an interesting rescue there, you did. Okay. Trying to remember everything I set up from last time. So this is perfect. Now, the AI, they won't stop their attack on another, even though he's definitely going to lose that town. 100%. You know, if I was Liu Biao in this situation, I would obviously stop my troops and turn around. Honestly, I wouldn't have launched the attack in the first place, but that's a different story. Zhu Xiang, brilliant officer. I'm really interested to maybe have somebody go the distance to find this person. Because I'm at a point where I just feel like I'm not finding stuff around me. I have to wait for random free officers that are hidden to kind of move to areas close to me, and then I can search them out. I'm using the sort function to try and quickly find the territory. Okay, they said Zhu Xiang. For some reason I wasn't seeing it, but okay. It's a new officer. Let's hope I get some good loyalty. Okay, 4 is not too good. It'd be nice if it was 8 or something like that. I'm just running pretty low on gold, but try this. I'm just about set up here. Make a good move. I move the officers here, so I decide I might want to move. I know there's some good tacticians here. I want to use the So my plan is basically, I can use them here to help them out if they get in trouble in a battle. I think I want to launch a tower. I really like wings and snipers, preferably wing. tower should do damage faster. And I'm just really worried about Man. They're very aggressive this game. They will hit any camp. Any of the camps that I have set up near them, they can hit. Okay, I'm gonna get a tower going here. Just making sure. Using the right officers. And now the ones that are left here have the option of having some sort of onslaught, possibly sortie unit, in response to them responding with a similar unit to take out my tower. But they don't have the troops, it looks like. And it would be very easy for me to take their city. And this is their last city too, so this is actually great. And it's really sad that sometimes the AI gets into these silly situations, and you know, a human player would obviously, you know, try and save these troops or something. But you know, there's nothing he can do. I'll just knock out the town, and that gate will just clear up there, and I see Liu Bei placing a large army there, taking Zhao Yun. And Zhao Yun in there is like, that is like a treasure chest of gold. For some reason, he inherited a large sum of gold when he split off. Take time to employ, possibly. And 56 is very low. You see, 11 days. I dislike doing that because, you know, there's the 1 turn, 10 days, and then it goes into 2 turns. But I'm guaranteed to get this officer, and then I'd like to reduce Meng Huo's officers. Doesn't really matter, Han Xuan. Okay, let me set up this unit. Now, a tower might not be the best choice. A catapult could be better, because if he can't send out a unit to sortie or melee this down the siege weapon, I could just safely sit back, and I'm not sure if safely per se. For the port battle, I was able to just sit back in the catapult, take no damage, and just wipe out the port very quickly. This should be pretty good. I don't know if it's actually possible to get a 5-chain barrage, but if they could do that, I don't think I've ever seen that. That would be a sight to behold. Let me adjust my mic here. honestly scared the crap out of me. My mic is clamped with an arm, and sometimes it doesn't grip all the way. It's honestly terrifying. It slides off or something. Should be good now. So I'll allow retreat, ignore. There is the possibility that Man will mess this up for me. He could easily send, 50,000, wipe out this town, or go for one of my camps, which would really be annoying. But the key thing I set up to prevent a lot of damage from that is having all these camps just... Oh, look at this. He has 3 officers in this empty camp here. The AI does really silly things sometimes. So basically over here, I'm just gonna... This camp can actually reach some officers I haven't tried to get before. Okay, this is good. And the thing is, if I was closer to Cao Cao, perhaps I'm assuming at this point maybe I could be within 10 days of some of his officers. And that'd be great if I could start weakening his force. And I also have to consider that... Oh yeah, I also forgot. Shan Yue. Let them charge towards my empty Guiyang town here. My army is safely over here, because there is no point in fighting them. To know when to run. But I have to worry about him launching an attack going down to Guiyang. Now, obviously, I'd like to set up maybe a camp in between. It might also be best to just go to the port here. Start building troops there. Now that I think about it, I think he would launch the invasion even if I had troops at the port that could easily take the town once he leaves, 10,000 or so. And I'll still have the battle to face with no troops really down here, which is a problem. Yeah, Liu Biao cannot respond to my attack at the moment. It's perfect. And he will potentially take the town from Liu Bei. No, it might be difficult. It might be really... I don't really need to do any tactics here. I'm trying to employ maybe... so probably gonna want to move a few. This facility could use... Okay, that's a new officer I got. He's really low stat. I want a few officers over here, I think. And this will be the point maybe where I can go over to the port here. Honestly, I'm thinking I should start moving maybe right away. Maybe next turn, do that. Thinking if I should march the troops with my officers, maybe like 10k. Sun Jian, he could respond right away. It's okay, I'll just have to change orders or stop at Wulin maybe. Territory might be closer to some other new territory. Move this one officer. Now, Sun Jian's also just about ready, I'd say, to push up to Zhongsha here. I forgot, I haven't checked around the whole map yet. I think it's good to do that every turn, just kind of see how everything's playing out around you. And also, like future battles you may have to get ready for. I've been taking quite a few of Sun Jian's good officers. Recently got Lu Meng, of course Zhou Yu at his best. The Zhang Liao rogue force here. You could actually take Hulao Gate. Can't really, I don't think he could really take Luoyang. Now here, this is great. This is the expert AI response. A beginner AI won't necessarily do something like this, where they'll notice that a siege weapon is coming, so they will get a stacked mallet unit. Just send them out, and they will smash that siege weapon. They will unleash like onslaughts or melee, challenge to duels, and they have Lu Bu there. Nobody can beat him in a duel. It's pretty great. So I'm not sure if the catapult will get within range to start launching an attack, or the mallet might reach them before they can start launching boulders. See, in this game, compared to the other save I showed, Cao Cao is well in control of Shangdang. Could easily push over here, but he's probably going to wait for better troop numbers. And they are having a all-out brawl. Gongsun Zan and Yuan Shao. Surprisingly, even though Yuan Shao has, I'd say, a very nice amount of officers, something around like almost 50 like me, he's really getting pushed back hard. And this is looking pretty bad for him there. It looks like Gongsun Du will probably take Beihai here. Then Zheng Zhao might take it right after. Sun Jian isn't quite strong enough to fight Wang Lang here. It's interesting. I'm also considering, when I eventually get Chai Seng, where should I go? Should I take this area first, maybe, or focus on pushing up here? Okay, so next turn they'll take the town. And the idea for this army is basically to battle here, and I'm already setting up. Got some headed there, so, but I can't really make a move with them until Shan Yue's out of the picture here. Have to try and drill and search. Just things that don't cost any gold. some drill, maybe. Try and look around. High skilled. Something here. So from this camp, I can consider attacking here. Liu Bei might just go straight for the camp or set up to battle here. That could be a bit challenging. So I want to hurry up and deal with Liu Yan here. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. And I also want to think that with Meng Huo sitting here, Liu Bei won't necessarily leave his town exposed. And he also has to deal with an attack here. So I'm thinking he'll probably move some troops over here even. Yeah, since Sun Jian and Liu Bei are my neighbors, I can steal their officers, so otherwise they would have probably more. Cao Cao. I can't really steal any of his officers, so... Meanwhile, I'm sure Cao Cao is stealing his neighbor's officers. Cao Cao potentially have eventually maybe 200 officers or more. By the time I'm ready to really start battling him, I don't know. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. See how this goes. I would be very surprised if he sent reinforcements. So tactics, double arrow storm. It's nice damage. Kongrong's force has been eliminated. Now Shan Yue can return. It's another arrow storm. It's a critical. Should be good. And an enemy officer. Oh my gosh. What? I don't think I've seen that. That's really cool. A crit and an enemy officer. That's really cool. Okay, they got this now. Yes. Alright. Okay, got some prisoners, I'm assuming. Very nice. And they finished the fort here. That's great. The troops are headed to the port, and there he goes. Very good. Okay. I got 2 Liu Bei officers. Oh my gosh. Very good. Skill. Some gold. That's good. Okay, so he's launching the attack I assumed he would. Oh no, Nan Man's also. I knew this. I knew it'd be really bad timing. Yeah, very dangerous unit, high intellect. Let's see, maybe if they can reach over here, yes. So 96 intellect. That's they have a good amount of troops here. I have to consider. I'm gonna take an army from here. Start marching. I want to make sure I have some good tactics maybe, so I'm looking mainly foot horse. Okay, 14 days. So let's see a reward. Probably, okay, they're actually, she has a chance. That's really good. I'll just have the other guys search, I think. find a small amount of gold. Okay. A lot to do now. Let Liu Biao do some damage. But in the meantime, I can set up a nice little fort maybe in between. Now march. Consider, I think I have enough troops in this general area that the Wulin troops can maybe go over to Luko, focus on this. I'm glad I started moving him right away though over, but still not even fast enough. Take actually Sun Bin and start heading over. There's no way he can respond to any of my troop movements. He's committed all of his expendable force to here, and next turn I hope that mislead works. There's a chance it won't. So he might get over around here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. Troops down at camp can intercept. So I did get one prisoner. It was nice getting a couple of Liu Bei's officers. Some nice custom officers, all with Liu Bei. So since I have a little bit of gold, try and build up. stats of this town aren't that bad. The maximum trade's 800, which is really good. I want to see who has bargain. Pretty much everybody. Let me see. I want Joey to raise trust. Let Empress Jen maybe do the base. I have to get some trust here, or else I won't be able to build an army. 15k. That is nice. Very expensive, actually, to make these. I'll have to try these eventually. I've never used this. Not sure if my Chang or which one here. Okay, that should be good. And now the troops that are here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to actually move a couple officers to get them ready. So they have onslaught. I'm going to take the 3 onslaught. I want them ready to deal with this Sunjan unit. Make it there. And now I shall move these guys out. So this is bad. going for my camp out here. And I'm not sure if he passes this, if he'll attack it or not. I have to move. So that seems really risky. I'm better off going this way. Yeah, they can safely escape. I hope this area is okay. I'll leave one officer there, just... Actually, it doesn't even matter. Just search. I figured Nan Man would screw this up. I figured that might happen. Soon John should be able to take that in a couple turns. Gongsun Do. Yeah, actually expanded. Let's rarely see that. He is ready to lose this city right away, though. And Gongsun Zan is doing fairly well. And yeah, the mallet unit is just destroying, and then he sent out a cross. So yeah, this unit had 15 to 20k, I think, and now it's 5k. Null formation. They got disrupted and can't use their tactics. And just very one-sided fight. And a very simple wing unit to get obliterated. Yep. It's moving right along. And pretty soon they might form a coalition against me. I get too many territories. Okay. Performed all the actions. All officers. Sunjan is safely back here now. I wonder if he'll ever try and lead another expedition against me. If that failure was enough. I expect him to do something with his troops there. I need to work on my ability to stream longer and watch a lot of streamers, and I would think, man, how hard could it be, you know? For some reason it actually requires a bit more focus than I was expecting. New additional town. My income, 7,000 gold, is very nice. Cao Cao has 10k, Sunjan 9, Liu Bei 6, and I'm. You know, Liu Bei only has 2 territories, I think, or 3. So, you know, his towns are obviously more built up than mine. If he's close, I almost have 5 territories. That's one thing the AI is very good at, is min-maxing gold spending and town building, I feel like. I think there's plenty of times where I search when instead I should be trying to improve towns. Watching that battle there, I don't know why. This unit has 5 garages. There's a possibility of some good chain tactics. Okay, let's see. Watching Nan Man here. He should just be passing through. This is bad. Oh, what is going on here? This is a mess. Oh no. I think the Nanman unit is gonna screw all this up. It appears that if he does pass by, he'll be attacking. Hoping he doesn't hit that camp. Oh my gosh, though. This is actually just such bullshit. Oh gosh. So that's very bad. It should have been an easy capture. Now it is a mess. See if he wants his prisoner. Apparently I can ask him for about 600. I think that's worth it, since I'll probably just capture him later. That's actually worth it. It's an 82 war stats still lost. Okay, so this really is annoying. He's sending more. Okay. So this unit, they need to get out of there, basically. They're gonna get wiped out. I don't think they have a chance. They're just gonna get wiped out. I'm so irritated about that. And I don't know if the units will pass this camp. I think they do. If they do, I'm screwed. I might as well just start marching. Before I do that, I just want to also see maybe there'd be something in between. The Nan Man, it's like just a hornet's nest. I mean, they're just so easily provocable. I could have easily done it, but Nan Man had to just come over right when I'm attacking. And even though they said they were going to the camp, well, they have to pass through the town to get to the camp. And they are easily distracted, and they'll always hit your units. It's a bunch of aids. It's actually a bunch of aids. Meanwhile, Liu Bei, this is good. So he actually sent out... I have no clue why he's sniper. He'll get reinforcements. It should be good. They should waste each other's resources nicely. Okay. Should be no problem. Try for a mislead, but it's gonna be a long shot. Maybe from here they can... It'd be nice if they were at the port here, because then I could possibly get a tactic off. Okay, I'm gonna want to move these troops now. So this is great. Okay, I got over 30k here in position, and he cannot respond. And then I have about 30k here that are ready to send out a onslaught to intercept next turn. And I predict he'll get about here, maybe. He has to kind of like go around this mountain, I think. So that should work nicely. I think I want him over here just so he has a chance to maybe mislead. I really hate how this situation turned out. It's a shame. Just want to make that a even 3,000. 35,000. It's nice. Just drilled up as soon as possible and 15K draft pool. Right. Check something. Like sometimes I like to check the YouTube chat because it seems like I've had issues with the multi-streaming chat box showing YouTube chat. I feel bad because I actually had a viewer the other day and they said hi and I didn't even see the message. And they were after they were gone, you know. I was like, oh, dang man, I wish I could have said hi to him, you know. Cool. They're like from Italy. It's like, that's really cool, you know. And here in America, and there's like people all around the world just come in and say hi. That's awesome. It's part of why I'm doing this. Is, you know, I want to provide content to anybody that likes, you know, things I like. You know, there's plenty of people that search for this game and there's not a whole lot of videos to look at for this if you're interested in it. It's kind of disappointing. I feel like it is more challenging without a chat. Kind of keep the conversation going. For me, I'm not the most talkative. Something I hope to stream more and get better at it. I have to AFK here a moment. It's annoying because I'm doing a YouTube video, so I hate this kind of downtime. Lucian unit. I really need to learn how to properly pronounce the names and towns. I know I'm butchering these. Be right back.
like somebody would come in when I'm not able to do the keyboard at the moment.
Apologize for that. Honestly, it's so rude to just leave and not have anything engaging for your viewers. Just got a lot to learn as a streamer. I have got a lot to learn. I'm honestly surprised more streamers on Twitch don't multi-stream at all, it seems like. Like, I wouldn't have known about it unless I'd randomly stumbled on a channel for a game that's not that popular and saw somebody with a ton of viewers, and he just happened to make mention that he's on YouTube at the same time, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube? I mean, I want to do that. Especially with, you know, obscure games like this, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 9, you know, to have a chance to find any viewers at all. You know, I want that YouTube presence as well. And it's really interesting. I'm glad I set it up, because there'll be a day when I stream it and only Twitch viewers will come in, maybe, you know, one or two. And then another day, only YouTube will come in. And it's been interesting so far. I want to stream more and see how it kind of plays out. Yeah, I think it's really cool when people just stop in and say hi, and, you know, like, oh, I love this game. It's really cool. It honestly makes me want to, like, on my off time, you know, just go into small streams and just try and, like, cheer on, you know, the small streamers like me. It feels good, and I like to reciprocate the feeling. And they're having a nice battle here. He's lucky he's got these reinforcements coming, because he could end up, you know, messing himself up with... Sometimes the AI can't properly calculate the incoming troops and the units they send out and how exposed the town is. It's a lot of calculations. It's more for a human brain than a programmed AI. I'm so disappointed this tower is gonna... It's pretty much one or two tactics from the Nan Man unit, they'll get wiped out. But there was the minor victory of weakening Liu Yan to the point where he's not a threat to me, but at the same time, he's so weak that I have to worry about Liu Bei conquering him, and then he's right on my doorstep, essentially. As for the action phase, this is going to be the thing to watch. If I could just save a few troops and get to that camp maybe at Sushi here. So bad, just so bad. Okay, they got off another barrage there. That's nice. Got my town back. That's good. See if they could run away here. Another barrage on the town, yes. Very good. Now they'll end up recovering the troops, I think, with the wounded. See, I'm glad I started to retreat because that other 10k coming would really screw things up too, but they have very little chance of escaping, I feel like. This is, yeah, they're... Man. Okay, I got that port. Okay. Very good. Got 200 gold for that. Very nice. That's always pretty lame. So I'm finding some gold. It's good. Okay, so I'm hoping I didn't lose those officers like they prisoners maybe. So John's on the march. I believe that means he's sent another unit maybe? No. It's the same unit, okay. Okay, it looks like he could pass maybe through this mountain here, I'm not sure. Apparently I have wounded troops here recovering. This camp's almost done. Yeah, Liu Bei will easily repel Liu Biao, and they've just both weakened themselves. And they've given me time to set up. And Liu Bei is wasting no time, it looks like. Now it's annoying because I did the work and he's gonna come in and claim the glory. But I also have a chance to knock him out and maybe get some of his officers. That's really annoying. Should be the next month. I get the harvest, I think, and It's worth a try there. I think with the remaining, I'll just search. So I don't have any prisoners. That's good. I gotta focus on trying to mislead if possible. So I'm glad I moved Zhang Liang here. He has a better chance. I can't, but it's really tough. I mean, the intellect is so high. Okay, no mislead available. Possibly try a disrupt. Right. See what kind of onslaught unit I can make. I don't think I need 4 of them to raise it perfect. Even 3 is kind of overkill. Okay, now... Now the mallet does more damage. Chance of duels. I have to double check their officers to see. I might not want to duel them. I don't know. So they do actually pass through the mountain here. Already checked the plots, they can't do anything. Just waiting for a new season. I can draft a lot here, and this would be a really good town. Oh, and I actually forgot. There's a chance I can mislead. Okay. Next turn, I'll have my whole army here. I actually need to get an officer here, like anybody. Probably somebody from here. Ah, looks like Liu Du would be good for this job. Somebody to move these troops. I have the opportunity to launch an attack while Liu Biao is very weak. I want to drill before I send them. So I'm gonna have I think a wing might be good. Towers cost money. I shouldn't have to worry about any sort of mallet or wedge response. And then they'll have the camp they could fall back on. It's great. It's like that. Really looking good here. As you consider, once I get Zhang Yang here, I can just immediately go for Jin Yi. I don't have to worry about this little one officer rogue force. And for whatever reason, Kong Zhuo in this game is just not doing anything. So I won't have to worry about that. Also, Zhang Shu, he could potentially attack. That's interesting. Cao Cao is at Luo Yang. And the thing to keep in mind with Cao Cao is he usually leads his expansion. So if he's at Luo Yang, he's probably considering Zhu Cheng or Wan here. I bet the next turn he will launch an invasion against one of these two. And when he does that, maybe Zhang Liao will decide to attack. Liu Dai here has a decent sized force, but I have no expectation for him to accomplish anything. And Gong Sun Du is in a very tight spot there. Tao Qian can't really do much. Wan Shu might fall next turn. Okay, he moved troops from Lujiang. That's good. I wanted to see that. And they are pushing up, approaching Cao Cao. Be interesting. In this area, it looks like Wang Lang has a better chance possibly pushing out Sun Jian. I can just keep trying. I think sometimes if you're persistent, you'll eventually get anybody, I think. I don't know. Should also double check my ranks. I think the positions are filled. Yeah, I think I've assigned all my ranks. Okay, so the thing to watch also watch Sun Jian approach me. They will pass this camp here, and they'll probably... Oh my gosh, so annoying. It's honestly... This will be good here. This should be good. Wan Shu is annihilated. I got raided, lost 100 gold. That's really annoying. Okay, it's unexpected that off the first tactic there. Hopefully this is nice charge here. It's some nice damage from a charge. I did get her eventually now, that's good. Okay, so they did take over my other camp. It's really annoying. I got that Sinjan officer. It's looking good about be able to repel Sinjan's force and take basically no damage. The new season now? Alright. Gong Sun Du is lieutenant. Wow. I actually don't have enough food. Wow. Usage 134,000. Now, a lot of that has to do with because I have a lot of troops moving right now. I think it's kind of misleading. But at the same time, that is concerning. I might have to buy food. I'm not 100% sure. But 9k gold is a nice amount to work with. That's a lot to spend to get some loyalty there. I'm wondering if this camp being conquered by Liu Yan made them turn around, possibly. But Liu Yan's about to be annihilated here. So their orders are to retreat now. They have accomplished their goal. That camp doesn't belong to me now. Okay, so I can start sending troops to Wanwen here. See the draft, just 10k is good. So do drill. I'll have him wait here another turn to see if more troops heal there. like I want to right away maybe try and build. Nobody here has bargain, which is annoying. I guess I'll just drill for now. He's trying to hurry and build some troops to fight me off here. Food situation's kind of looks bad, but I have most of my army is actually marching right now, so it should change. Okay, that would be useful if I could disrupt. Can't use his tactics. Slowly build up an army. Get the trust up here. It would almost make sense to send another unit to help, but should be okay. I shouldn't really even need to rescue or anything. It does tell me, though, I should consider working on farming a bit more. Okay. Yeah, the great thing is he can't send any reinforcements. He is spread as thin as he could possibly be right now. I'm assuming his next move will be Talkion here. Usually they don't go for the empty towns right away. Not sure why. Let's see. Might as well take another 10K. I'm hoping with the Nan Man, they just launched an attack, so they have to go back at least, you know, as they're going back, they can't launch another one, I think. And then maybe it'll give me a turn or two in between, so that'll give me just enough time to maybe deal with this situation here. This would be good for Liu Bei to weaken himself. He won't send any reinforcements. I'll have more than enough to take the town. Stats are very low here. I'll just search. Sunjan battle round 2 now. Took him out of this. I shut him out of this naval theater here. Now I'll push him out of here. And he'll start setting up a navy to go to this port here. Very bloody battle. Cao still hasn't launched his attack yet. Zan is in a position now to actually take out Yuan Shao, it looks like. Zhang Jiao needs to strike immediately, lose his chance. I think things are still going pretty well for this. Till the next time.